Hello, everybody, and welcome to this pop-up live here on this 11/11 Portal Monday. How is everybody doing here who is here live or those who are watching the replay? So today I've got a special guest with me, and we've got some special things planned for you. I have Lynn here. Oh, let me put your name up. Abby, do you want to go ahead? So Abby, I've been friends with Abby for a bit. She's in the community, an amazing healer, and we're going to double team an activation for you guys after we kind of chat a little bit about this 11/11 portal and the energies going on. Hello, Abby. Thank you so much for coming on.
Absolutely. Thanks so much for having me. I mean, this is very last minute impromptu. I was soaking in magnesium last evening, doing those nice healthy long soaks, and I text you and I'm like, hey, let's do they're really talking to me a lot.
Yeah.
Let's do and I'm so excited for your new bowl.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I got a new bowl. So let me show that off. Thank you, everybody who donated to the bowl fund, by the way. So my Saint Germain Violet Flame bowl, which I've been playing every week for the past 3 years, it was my first bowl. And, you know, the one that I picked out, I literally just paid it off. It cracked on the way back from Sedona. And so thank you, everybody who donated. I'll be announcing a winner for the free CBD next weekend. I'll be doing another live on Sunday. But so I got a replacement, and this is a crown chakra bowl made out of rose quartz and selenite, I believe. It's an incredible bowl. I love it already. So we're going to you guys are getting the first tester here live today whenever we start the activation portion. Abby, I'm still trying to figure out where do I put your name at? Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, do you want to tell everybody a little bit about yourself, just real quick, for those who don't know you? I've interviewed you before, but for those who don't know you.
Sure, absolutely. So my name is Abby Lynn, intuitive healer. I enjoy channeling through light language, star language, and sacred soul tones. And so that's been coming through for a few years. And that's what Lily and I are going to do together here. And I do transformational life coaching, spiritual advisement. That's what I do for work, and just support and channel where I can, help Terrans here.
Yeah. Your voice is so beautiful, by the way.
Thank you.
At the Rebels of Disclosure, the recent Journey to Truth podcast conference this past May, you did some of your kind of like light language singing whenever we went out to make contact with the local Sasquatch clan in the area. And we had a very beautiful Sasquatch experience together. We were kind of went off in a small group, and I was just totally in the zone, but that was really awesome. So love your energy, Abby. Thank you so much for coming on. Let me just say hi to people in the chat real quick. Hi, Zach, Laura, what's up? How's everybody feeling on the 11/11? And we're going to talk about the energies that we're experiencing today. It's been a bit intense. Yeah. So Abby, why don't you kind of tell us?
Today has been ridiculous for me. I was in a great mood. I was at my office watering my plants. My in-laws are in town, and so okay, let's go for lunch. And we're driving in the car. I almost popped my chin on the side of the vehicle because I went from being great, watering my plants, showing off my office, to it hit me like that. And my guy just kept giving me the image of you need to go to bed, you need to go to bed, you need to fall asleep. I have been trudging through quicksand since it was around 1:15 Eastern time today. And I finally made it back home at 4:45, and I immediately crawled into bed and passed out.
Yeah.
I'm so tired. And I know whenever that happens, usually I know, okay, there's something in my body that needs to be integrated through with this, because it's either too intense for the physical to handle. And so I just need to step out of the way and then go into astral and let it handle there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it looks like we're getting some kind of good reviews here. High vibration, intense. Lisa loved the energies. Exhausted, Amanda says. Yeah, I've been in a similar deal. So right now, and most of you guys have probably seen some of my recent videos, but we are entering into the golden age right now. There has been massive shifts over this past week. So much has happened. And for me also, Abby, you were saying that a lot of messages have been coming through. Similar for me. I mean, I made, I think, 5 videos this week.
I know you've been making them like crazy. That's awesome. That's amazing.
That's yeah, that's a lot. For me, like the messages were just pouring in, and I was also super excited. Like, I need to get this out to the people. We're going through some massive changes. We've solidified our highest timeline. Of course, we need to keep anchoring in that and continue, but the collective has chosen, and we are on our highest timeline, and we are entering into the golden era. So many things are changing, and massive upgrades just literally since the election. Really massive just upgrades, inflooding, a lot of solar activity. And I agree with you. Like today, I felt I was on basically like a high vibe high, like let's go, super energy, super excited, all week, pumped out a bunch of videos. And then today and a little bit yesterday, I kind of like my socks were kind of knocked off, and I just I needed to take a nap today, and I was feeling a bit groggy. But I know my Taigetan star family, Pleiadian star family, who just recently I've seen them before, but they weren't really revealing themselves to me too much until just recently. Then they've really stepped forward. And I know you're Taigetan too, Taigetan Pleiadian, which is interesting. But they've really stepped forward, and now they're like introducing themselves more. And they were doing a lot of energetic work on me last night. And basically they were saying, you know, you've got some basically integrating and upgrades because our physical body, and they told me this morning, they're like, all of your chakras are going to be like full blast, like upgraded, activated, and all sorts of amazing just upgrades happening. But it can take a bit of a toll on the body as we are becoming more crystalline, and as our DNA is rapidly activating and all of that. Psychic ability is starting to come online. And for any of you guys listening right now, telepathy is going to be going up. Healing gifts and abilities activating. All sorts of shifts and amazing things happening.
So I literally, as you were talking just now, I literally just heard we have a brand new chakra that's going to be awakening that we are not even aware of yet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to have like a whole different chakra system.
Yeah, we are
in the 5D.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I was getting a visual Saturday or yeah, like a few days ago or whatever, a couple days ago of, you know, we've got like this chakra in the back of our neck. And I literally saw, so you guys probably know we're in this, like we've been living in like this 3D matrix or whatever. People are basically like plugged in. I had a dream of it. People are plugged in through the back of their necks into this kind of dense reality illusion. Mm-hmm. And that's people are starting to be unplugged from that at a very rapid rate, and mass awakenings are going to start happening. And that's just really, really exciting.
I found it really, I went and saw Venom 3, was it 2 weeks ago with my kids? And I thought it was very interesting that the focus of that movie was at the base of the neck right here was this gene codex. And it was right there at the base of the neck. And that held in the key essentially to it was to freeze another being, but that's where it was stored at within his body, which so many people get, like I myself get like targeted like right back here in the back of the neck. So we're tagged.
Wow. That's really interesting. There's so many disclosures on movies and stuff too. Yeah, that's really interesting. And that dream that I had recently, and we don't have to go on this too much, but it just popped in my head, so I'm going to share it. Whenever I saw people plugged into that, the word that I got, and then I was like kind of like blasted awake, like it was like a message they wanted me to remember, was the intel. I heard the intel from Atlantis. And that would be, I'm Atlantean. There were positive and, negative, Atlanteans, but that's where a lot of this corruption came in. And it seems like that's where it kind of started. And now we're kind of resetting. But they specifically said this was like since the Atlantean age, which I thought was interesting. But people are going to start being unplugged from that.
So I was working on a client a few days ago, and this week, all Atlanteans were showing up for the whole entire session, which I found very interesting. And there's an interesting tie between Atlanteans and Lyrans too. So,
that is interesting. Yeah, I feel more disclosure is going to be coming, and more memories, us remembering our roles with Atlantis. A lot of us, everybody who I do a session on has either been in Atlantis or Lemuria or both. It seems we're all kind of like, we've been reincarnating here. So I think that's a very important part of our history that we've forgotten. And some of the messages and updates that I've gotten, I think I got from the Federation about a month ago, they said like Atlantean tech coming in and being found, and more of our true history actually coming to the surface that's been suppressed about our Atlantean history. So
I had a huge download, over a year ago that we're going to be going back to, and they were showing me these hydrogen cells that they used, and they knew how to harness the ocean, and that's how they powered everything. Were from these hydrogen cells that they would put into their devices. So,
wow, that is interesting. And that's in another movie where they do that. They're like taking the energy from the ocean. The truth will set us free. Stardust asks a great question. Abby, do you want to share any of the messages that you've been receiving?
Well, I actually did a toning the other day, and so you guys will see here in a little bit. I usually use light language, star language, but I was actually asking them in the middle of it, can I please translate this into English? And a lot of it was that we're coming into a time where they were going deep into the recesses of the quantum, like into the quantum soul, each of our souls, but into the quantum soul, and that we are pulling those aspects forward. And that now is as an important time as ever is to step back into our voice. And I don't think that everyone is quite understanding how much the voice has been shut down for centuries, and that they're doing an active healing on a global scale, on the collective for that. So we step back into that powerful voice again, because not only through, our words and vibration can we liberate ourselves and speak our truths, but the voice, just toning, that is healing. Just doing toning is healing, and creating that vibration. We can heal ourselves through our own vibratory means through the body. So anyways, that's a very big, overwhelming message. The Pleiadians were showing too, we can, through our crown, because I love this, we're working through the crown this evening, through our crown, actually send up this energetic cord up above, and you're essentially calling in your ship, right? Your family. And so they brought in ship up through my crown, and then it has been hovering and completely protecting my entire home now for a few weeks. And that is our connection. And there it is, like they are doing a lot of, as much as they're doing upgrades, it's also, they're helping with the integration, because I think it's going to be happening at such a rapid rate that it's really, really important that we do it at the appropriate integration phase, so that we don't get blown.
Yeah, for sure. I was trying to kind of push it today. They're like, no, you need to rest. Like, don't fight it. Listen to your body. It's so important.
Yeah.
I remember after the first Journey to Truth conference, I had, well, actually, we'll call it almost like an NDE type deal. And it through a seizure, totally like out of the blue. But now I realized they told me it was like an NDE, and more of my soul light was coming in and integrating whenever I went unconscious. That's what was happening in a very intense, rapid way. See, so that's why this has to come through a process, because it's so much for our bodies to handle. I literally basically had to be like knocked out and have kind of like this NDE type thing for a large portion of my light to come back in. And I slept for a month after that. Literally, I feel like I slept for like a month straight. So honor your bodies, listen to how you are feeling. rest, exercise, sunshine, good foods, cleansing. And I wanted to add something on the throat chakra. So the throat chakra, I definitely feel that too. That's a big thing coming up. I've had to do a lot of work on that as well. And it does something more than just the expression of, speaking our truth and communication and helping us to step into our power and be authentically ourselves. It connects us to the higher realms in a way I'm not sure I exactly understand. But
Yeah.
if you which makes sense because kind of above the heart seems to be that's what's connecting you, like the heart and up is connecting you to the higher realms, and then the lower three chakras are kind of like grounding you or into yourself, or the 5D earth or whatever. But if you are somebody who has issues with thoughts or thinking too many thoughts or a racing mind or whatever, if you just focus on your throat chakra, your thoughts completely go away. Like you cannot think a thought. Everybody try it right now. Just like focus on your throat chakra and see if any thoughts come up. Complete silence. You have to focus on the throat chakra. So if you have a hard time silencing your mind or meditating, I highly suggest doing that. Or if you just need to kind of reset, because sometimes I get into my thoughts and they start spiraling and I'm like, hold on a second, like come back. So that's just a fun tip.
I'm sitting here. I've done this a couple of times because I literally they want to come in so much. They're like, move aside, move aside. We want to start talking
You want to share something? Or are you talking about for the light language?
for the light language. No, they want to talk language.
Okay. Well, I guess let me see. I'll kind of go through just a few other things and then we can get started in just a minute on the activation portion. So 1111 basically is like a portal gateway, and it's really focusing on the gateway within. So whenever I start with the crown chakra bowl, we are going to open up everybody's crowns, bring in the light codes, assistance with integration, upgrades, clearing our inner channel, clearing anything away. And then going through, I'm going to help take you guys through the portal within. 1111 gateway is huge for manifestation. Manifesting and anchoring in your individual timelines as well as the collective timeline, which we've already chosen the highest timeline, but we need to continue anchoring that in and continue choosing that. Something else you may want to keep in mind, just huge shifts in consciousness coming, anchoring that in within yourself. You may want to set some clear intentions. I'll guide you guys through all of this and help you connect with your higher selves, your star families. And you may want to set the intentions to, anything that you want to manifest, and clearing any layers of doubt, fear, things that don't serve your highest good and work for you anymore. So I just wanted to say that. Do you have anything else that you want to add, or any messages, Abby?
So I know we're going to be working on the crown. You're going to be working on the crown. They're actually showing me that they really want to activate the entire energy field, and they're showing me. So I'm literally seeing like this holographic field all around us, right? Our auric field all around, and I'm just seeing ripples of rainbows. And so they're showing me, like, usually like here in 3D, when we look at an aura, we see like, orange, yellow, pink, whatever vibration that you're currently resonating at. But this is looking at like, it's just a prism of light going all around the outer rims, because we're encompassing all things at the same exact time. And then the space in between the outline and then the body, this is almost like this holographic field, it's feeling like. And I'm really actually excited to get into that, to see what they want to do. But they are they're saying balance, like we're really going to start coming into complete and energetic balance versus just harnessing like one at a time. I'm going to shift over to maybe two. This is going to be a very easily flowing, like, just balance of energy all around. And we can, in this field they're showing, we're here, like we're going to be swimming around in this. So that's what
in light. Swimming in light.
Yes.
I love it. It's funny you mentioned rainbows, because that's what I put on the cover. And it was just, I was just seeing all rainbows last night whenever I was trying to go to sleep, all rainbows. So that's cool that you mentioned that too. Okay. Are you guys ready to start this 1111 activation? I guess let's go ahead and get started. So I'll guide you guys through a short kind of guided meditation into the portal, and then Abby's going to come in after we do this for a minute, or a little bit. It might be up to like 10 minutes. Then she's going to do some light language. I'm going to pull you out just so that there's no noise, Abby. That's cool. All right, say hello to the new crown chakra bowl. I named her Spirit. That's the name that was coming through last night. Okay, everybody, if you want to go ahead and start getting in a comfortable position. You don't have to be an avid meditator to benefit from this. Just listen to the sound of my voice, the sound of this crown chakra bowl. And go ahead and begin by taking a few deep breaths in. And as you breathe in, breathe light into your body. Breathe platinum and rainbow light into your body. You may visualize or just feel this light entering in through your throat. Breathing light into your chest, into your heart. Light going down your arms to the tips of your fingers, into your hand chakras, helping to activate your healing hands. Breathing light down your torso, and on the exhale, just exhale any tension. Any old energies, letting them flow away down into the earth to be recycled and transmuted. Breathing in light. Light continuing down your thighs, your calves, and then to the tips of your toes. Raising your frequency. And now we create sacred space around each and every one of us. Calling in Archangel Michael, the warrior protector archangel, who enters into your space with light, bringing in light, clearing any old energies, helping to clear your energetic field. We call in Archangel Raphael, the healer magician, Archangel Gabriel, and Archangel Uriel, all bringing light into the room, holding each side of your energetic field, creating sacred space around you. These are the archangels of the four directions, north, east, south, and west. They hold the horizontal plane, sacred space around each and every one of us. Now we call in Archangel Metatron of the above space, who brings down the golden Christ consciousness grid, a golden light from the grand central sun straight from source. See this golden light coming down and entering into the chakras above your head, filling with this golden light. Now entering into your crown chakra. Focus on your crown chakra on top of your head for a moment. Visualize it filling with light, opening to receive divine downloads, healing, upgrades, love, light codes. See this beautiful platinum and rainbow light begin flowing in through your crown chakra like water pouring throughout your body. Metatron continues down with the golden Christ consciousness grid through your third eye. Your third eye chakra fills with light and opens, continuing down to your throat. Your throat chakra fills with light and opens, and then anchoring this golden Christ consciousness grid within your heart. Your heart chakra fills with light and begins expanding, opens, opening the portal of your heart to the divine, anchoring Christ consciousness within you. Now calling upon Sandalphon of the below space, who brings up the 5D crystalline grid of the earth, a platinum light, through the earth into your earth star chakra, the chakras within your feet, bringing it through your root chakra. Your root chakra begins to fill with light and opens into your sacral. Your sacral chakra fills with light and opens. Your solar plexus, your Merkaba, a bright solar yellow light. And then anchoring the 5D crystalline grid within your heart. Now you are divinely held, protected from all directions, anchoring the Christ consciousness grid, the 5D grid within you. We call in our star families of the highest love and light, the Pleiadians, Lyrans, Sirians, Arcturians, Andromedans, solar angels, our guardians, our ascension teams. Come be here with us now, the Ascended Masters, to assist us in this 1111 activation. Now you may visualize some of your star family or guides standing before you. They are going to help guide you into the 1111 gateway portal within you, within your heart. Visualize yourself in your heart space. Beautiful rainbow lights around you. Being met with some of your ascension team. Feel the beautiful light and rainbow energies. Soft, vibrant frequencies, harmonizing, balancing, reverberating throughout your heart space, your body, your energetic field. And see this portal opening up within you as you are in your heart with your team. And I would like you to think of a few things that you would like to clear, let go of. See the Arcturians here with us. We call in your higher selves. If there are any old contracts that no longer serve you or are not for your highest good, as we usher in the golden age in our highest timelines, we ask that these old contracts that are not for our highest good are pulled out and deleted, ripped up, transmuted, nullified. Any soul contracts that are not for your highest good or do not support your highest timeline being ripped up, deleted at this time. Freeing you, liberating you from these contracts. Now we ask Archangel Michael to step forward, and if there are any energetic cords that need to be cut or pulled, connecting you to anything not of your highest good, connecting you to any old relationships, people from this lifetime, past lifetimes, anything affecting you that does not need to come with you to support your highest timeline through this portal. Archangel Michael takes his sword, pulling out these energetic cords and cutting them, liberating you, bringing more of your true energy and light back to you, and sending anybody else's energy back to them, so you may feel more whole and complete, more present, bringing back more of your soul light to you. Now that we have released, let go of what no longer serves us, your ascension team begins guiding you through this portal. See it as rainbow lights within your heart to your highest timeline, to your highest potential. Entering into this portal, choosing your highest timeline, your highest potential, receiving healing, upgrades, light codes, harmony, balance, joy, bliss, abundance, empowering you, activating you, clearing your inner channel, upgrading your chakras, your energetic field, cleansing, purifying, as you make your way through this portal, the 1111 gateway. Activating your divine gifts, activating your divine DNA. Light and rainbow light entering into the cells of your body as you travel through this portal. Allowing the transformations to occur, feeling yourself becoming uplifted, illuminated your consciousness shifting, your frequency rising, feeling divinely held, loved, protected. Deep healing taking place as you travel through this portal. Harmony and balance. Upgrades encoded within you. Strengthening your connection to the divine, to your higher selves. Continuing through this portal, allowing the work to be done. Uh-oh, Abby, can you unmute yourself? Sorry.
Mina ko shanana na kona krona ise neono. Mana kroshono kiseno. O namai. Moranai o yanei. Moko krana ise no krosha mano ko mananana kosha ne anakano mayanako shanayani o ne o ne o mane ayane o no ayane ari makushana ho ha krosana yana uayano yani ye krono yani ono yani mo krana yani no kraya no yani moane oi oyane oyano oyane oyane oyani Morana e ane o yani mokrane o ane kukrana iseneno. Mokrana krushana kinuno makana hiasa. May the waters feel thick at this time. May we feel that perhaps it's too heavy. The waters feel too heavy to keep going, but trust us. Loved ones, trust us to keep knowing the waters are smooth where we go. The waters protect us. The waters bring us life, and the way will be easier, we promise. We promise to you, Kroshana, Kuni Kroshaniana. We work with you always, together in this beautiful harmony. This beautiful light, you feel it now. You see us now. We work together. Nothing is done for you of which you cannot do yourself with the aid of others, as we unite in the quantum always. We work with you to tread this water, to move the paths with you where we are going. We transmit now. Where we are going, you already hold in your heart. It's already there. It is already there. Ukasiono, makona iseno, kiseno kapakiana. Krokana isanana, mokoro osana. Makona siokono. Makoshana ikona. Mana kuna kiana kusana. Murkona ina mina kuna Kisea muna kisukruna mana kiono. With many blessings, we step back. You're muted, Lily.
I said, thank you for that beautiful light language, Abby.
You're very welcome. Thank you for everyone listening. Thank you for everyone tuning in. You held that space beautifully for them to be able to step forward and transmit that to you guys. So thank you. Many blessings to you for doing that.
Yeah, you've got a loud voice.
Sorry.
You hit some no, not in a bad way. You hit some notes. No, it's beautiful. You hit some loud notes. Somebody said that they could hear about 4 to 5 distinct voices. Interesting in your light language. Just checking the chat real quick to see how everybody's doing. And for those who are watching this later, or feel free to drop a comment and share your experience. Whole body is vibrating. Beautiful. Feel empowered and powerful.
I would like to mention, just for that one comment, whenever I'm doing that language, there is an entire group around me. And though I am making one pitch and I can feel that pitch, there are multiple different layers of vibration coming through in that. And I can see it as an energetic wave moving forward. And I know that is meant to be able to hit certain different people's frequencies in different ways. And so while, it is coming through as one pitch, it is being felt in multiple different ways for different people. And they hold that beautifully in bringing that forward. So I would just like to say for that listener, that is accurate. I can hear the different layers behind it.
Wow. Yeah, I was seeing, it was very quantum. It's kind of hard to see like the visuals super clear with the bright lights in my face, but I was seeing just a lot of light, the rainbow light, and then just quantum. It almost felt like water, just a smoothness and gentleness of water just working on my field and on the cells of my body. And I was hearing like quantum entanglement, and it was just a very like soft. I saw Mother Mary for a second whenever you first started, but then some other very and that almost I felt that in my heart. I love Mother Mary. Very galactic, cosmic, yet like light being type energies, which was interesting and beautiful. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
And thank you, Michael.
Yeah, I was literally swimming in water with them.
Yeah, that's interesting. It felt very aquatic, like water-like, just seems to be, and it's like the flowing of water too, which is what Bruce Lee says, be like water, going with the flow. And this is also a rose quartz crown chakra water element bowl, is what it's officially called. Limited edition water element. So that's interesting that came through for both of us. Beautiful. Well, thank you everybody who is here. I'm just checking to see. Okay, yeah, looks like everybody's good. Maybe some Atlantean and Lemurian energies. Do you feel like that's who you were feeling, Abby?
Yes. It's actually funny. So I resonate very, very heavily with Atlantean. I actually remember my Atlantean life. But when I was in those waters, it actually felt pretty Lemurian. But also, it was in the quantum. It was the quantum water. So, let that hit where it needs to.
Yeah, that's really interesting because while you were going, they were saying like quantum entanglement, and they were telling me you are everywhere at once. You are all of these things all at once. And for some reason, that just like makes me emotional, just like repeating it.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. We've got somebody saying all the discomfort in their body has just gone. That's amazing. So, do you have any other things that you'd like to share or add, Abby?
Well, I would like to say if anyone is feeling called, I still have 2 spots in Egypt. So I'm actually doing 2 weeks in Egypt. I was completely sold out, and then 2 people backed out the last minute. And so going to Egypt for 2 weeks to do just this. We're going to just go in and tone and sing in all of the pyramids. We're getting in private after hours, going in to just do this toning and to see what we can awaken there. But that's what I have coming up the soonest right now in order if you want to continue to hear more of that.
And I'm going.
I know. Well, I didn't know if you wanted me to say that or not. So Lily and I are going together to Egypt.
Yeah. I was gonna bring it up. I totally forgot to mention that. I didn't know you had 2 spots left.
Well,
Yeah, me and
yeah, it was sold out for the longest time, and then unfortunately, 2 people had to back out. You know, just life happens, right? So totally understand life happens. So we will be doing sky watches. I mean, Lily, the amazing astrophotographer, sky watches every night. So.
oh yeah, it's gonna be insane. Egypt's gonna be insane. And this is over the spring equinox too. We're going in March. I think we come back April 1st or 2nd or 3rd or something like that. It's 2 weeks, isn't it? Or is it 9 days?
No, it is 14 days. And there is an
14.
option. If you want to, you can do an additional 4 days. We're going to Petra in the White Desert. But for 7 of those 14 days, we're going to be on our own private vessel on the Nile. So we are going to be removed from all tourism, you know, from all the lights and traffic and everything. And it's just going to be us on the Nile on a boat. And that way we can get to some other sacred areas that you just can't because they're islands.
Mhm.
So I cannot wait to do the sky watches on the Nile with no electricity around, you know, none of that light noise. And we
Mhm.
will be doing more activations there.
Wow, that is incredible. And yeah, and I can just feel it already. It's gonna so most of us, if not all, who are watching this or listening to this right now, have had some sort of a priest, priestess, mystery school lifetime, probably in Egypt,
Yeah.
um, Atlantis, Lemuria, and that's what Egypt was. The restart, um, a lot of Atlantean and Lemurian energies there, and that's going to completely activate you. Like I know I'm going to cry because I've seen it before. I've never been to Egypt, but I know I've seen it. My soul knows it. Super activating. I'll add your website in the video description right after this, but where can people find more information on that, and where can they just find more information on you?
Well, just for me, guys, just go to my website. It's really easy, abbylyn.co. And if you're interested in Egypt at all, just email me. You can reach the Egypt material is on the website, but you can just email me. But yeah, if you guys are wanting more, I do offer this just a private sound activation, just like I did here. I do offer that through my website. But yeah, just abbylyn.co.
Beautiful. Awesome. Thank you so much, Abby. And let me just shout out Colt real quick for the donation, the super chat. Thank you so much. And also, if anybody does still want to donate towards the fund, I'm going to announce the winner for CBD, who wins a free bottle of CBD from Hopewell Farms. Also, Hopewell Farms, I've partnered with them, and they are running a 15% off sale with code Light Warrior. It's in the very bottom of my description, and the sale actually ends at midnight tonight on 11/11. So if you'd like 15% off, you can get that. And I will see you guys on Sunday. Thanks again, Abby, so much. And I hope everybody enjoys their 11/11. Take care, everybody. Bye.